Hello, hello, welcome back to Wheel of Games, where we're playing more Blueprints. Last time we had some difficult drafting decisions at the end of the manor, where we're trying to get both into the basement and to the bottom of the fountain. So, without further ado, let's get back into it.
Because entering the room gives us an allowance token, and the questing room also gives us one. So we've got the basement key again, and no invisible ink indicated in here. So yeah, none of these other bits are open for us. There's the lady's key, or her symbol. Lady Epson's symbol. Okay, so we've made it there. We've got the key. Now I really want a pump room. I mean, this gives me another chance at drawing the pump room. Yeah, getting this in the very end. Because there are so many things I can get from a room like this. Like turnips. Yeah, only in the west wing. Yeah, from south-facing doors. That's the thing that I never would have thought about. Or figured out. I see you over there, Coin. Oh. So if I go all the way to the greenhouse, maybe I can open the south antechamber door, come all the way back. Yeah, I've never actually had the lever and the greenhouse at the same time. Okay. I can finally send the spare room to oblivion. Guess what? You're commonplace? No, I have wanted to get rid of you for forever. Yes, please. I don't care what other options you gave me. Hallway office, they're fine. Oh, neat. Where are we exactly? So this is like all of the estate, maybe? Maybe they just don't want to put anything north. Yeah, nothing north of this. Ah, quite pretty. Okay, I don't see anything else hidden in here that I can interact with at all. Like, is there a secret way to open that as a door? And sneak back there and there's something vital hidden in the corner? Probably not. Okay, back to the main focus. I need pump room. Give me pump room. What special keys do I have? I don't think it'll allow me to use this. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's another brand new one. And, I mean, yeah, this is just a new room. That is by itself awesome. Interesting, that's facing the rest of the house. But, ooh, good. Okay, everything in here is brand new. And that actually is the month. Yeah, so we started on day 1. Aha. Okay. Yep, so day 1 was actually the 7th. I see that. Looks like a number 3, but it's actually just a pebble. Ooh. Okay, if we count small gates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 dates, like this could literally be a safe code right here. 3442. You know? November 7th was our first day here. Anything else? Can't even see off the top of this thing. I mean, it seems weird to screenshot the calendar, but you know, 8 dates make yada yada means I gotta do it. Okay, got my picture of that one. Another rolled up. I will look at you in a second. And we got our dodecahedron there. Bits and bobs. Yeah, the only one I still haven't found is the W in that corner, because I'd hardly ever get there. Oh, January issue, volume 1 of the drafting strategy. We started at volume 3 in the library, so this is another new book. Okay, Drafting Strategy, volume 1. Interesting. Volume 4 was August, so it's not every month. Okay. The drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it's true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it's not the only color in which floor plans are drafted. In fact, they were not originally blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, as in Orindia, where there were the black flags, was decidedly more difficult to affix in architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we'll explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie rooms to their color. Violet. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use the violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be carefree with their plans for the day. So, bedrooms, violet, associated resource, steps, number of doors 1 or 2, extra items are likely. Synergies with the sleeping mask, nursery, and servants' quarters. I mean, that's not telling me anything new there. Indoor verdure, the guide to green rooms. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and a strategy centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you're able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Yeah, average number of doors 2 or 3, also quite likely. I don't suppose you're going to have attach door here, anywhere in here, but that's definitely the greenhouse there. Yeah, synergies, watering can, shovel, and other green rooms. Let's just check. There isn't going to be like a hidden secret number in here, will there? Check under the bed? Nope. Okay, orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house. Let's see, orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them. They're vital. The numerous doors found in halls provide the means to add more rooms to your house. The more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefer more rooms and flexible options over pure resources. So they are unlikely to have extra items. They are associated with keys, and average number of doors 3 to 4. It feels more like the average is 3, because I feel like there are some things like the foyer that only have 2 there. But oh well. So synergizes with the foyer. Lockpick kits. Are they more likely to be locked? Because that's their associated resource? Okay. Yeah, that's the great hallway in that picture. A golden trim. So, shops. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, really, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire neighborhood. Yep, associated with coins, they pretty much always have two doors. Extra items, never for free, but we do find coins on the floor occasionally. So coins, coupons, and the vault. Negative space, red rooms. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Their resource is vexation, but they do tend to have a lot of doors, which is why I do get them. Synergizes with the shelter, which protects you from them, tomato soup, and skilled players. Now it's a challenge, and I see you, Daya and Lydia. So they're giving us the names of more of these angels. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's a you, Doja, and Lydia. But okay, the names of these, I can't remember if they were, I think they might have been called saints. But yeah, this is definitely a clue. So I'll make sure to make notes in my screenshots for that. And prismatic rooms. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with violet and gold would be described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps from a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. And they give you the example of the mage chamber for that. Finally, as we reach the end of this volume, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe no ambition for architect is too brave and no design too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express creativity, some hoist it as a display of power, some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Okay, note time. Okay, made all my notes from that interesting book. And finally, the Great Hall partitioning plan for Wednesday, December 2nd. Interesting. So I will know this is what it's going to look like on next Wednesday the 2nd. I don't know what the person standing there would look like. I mean, in the sense that, or that's the partitioning plan. It's a blue note, so we can trust it. But we don't know which side is which. Like, is that the side that you came from? Or is this the side that you came from? So you can be sure that the right side goes straight through, but the left side, you have to go to the far corner to get through. You know? Okay. Potential new floor plans. Brand new floor plan to permanently add. That won't reset. Whenever you draw this while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Or the clock tower. For every that's a tomorrow card, you'll get extra keys. I mean, the casino could just be fun. If I don't like how few doors they all have. This one... Okay, select for more info. Okay. Towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. Devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Casino costs gems to get. The Mount Holly Casino offers an intimate and exciting setting for wagers of any scale. And guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the games featured here. A buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance into this exclusive room. That could just be fun. And the clock tower. So we did sort of get the idea of stuff at midnight. That's interesting. So access to the clock tower has been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. I mean, that's also interesting. I don't typically go for a lot of those unless I'm trying to set up a really big day the next day, which often doesn't plan out or pan out. So at least like the Dovecote, basically, if this shows up, then while this is in the drafting group, you can rotate it, and you could rotate anything that shows up with it. This could be a very good helper plan, and if nothing else, you could always take a turn of your choice. So I think I like this for the gameplay advantage, and maybe I even take this, not even to draft this, but as long as it shows up, you'll be able to do the other things. Or like, other rooms become better. So I took it because of that potentiality. Okay, we need a pump room. This is our only open spot. We're just going to keep redrawing until we get a pump. Not a locker room, not a ton. With the vault? No, having any more keys or like the master key would not help us today. I mean, there is a limit to how many times we can do this. I'm almost willing to take the coat check just to save something. How many do I have left? This is the last... Nope, not the last one yet. Give me the pump room, please. Please give me the pump room. Please give me the pump room. Yes! Yes! It was my last one, too. Oh, okay. Smash for gems. Ooh, I don't even really need them anymore, but we are going... I mean, I can't get to the foundation to try the reservoir today. That sucks, but we are going to absolutely fill the reservoir back up with this water. And yeah, we're going to drain the fountain, and we are going to get to the other side of the fountain today. This will continue for a bit longer. Okay, I'm going to empty the fountain and be right back. Okay, we just finished emptying out the fountain. But we're going to have to take a really long route to get all the way back to the front of the estate. Now, I've got the broken liver. It's worth taking a detour to the greenhouse just to see if I can interact with that. It might actually open up antechamber and foundation after we're done exploring. You know, maybe we can even keep going after that. Okay, we got a bit of a jog here ahead of us. I'm just going to jump ahead until I get, I think, to the greenhouse or anything else interesting happens. It occurs to me, I've got the aquarium right here. Maybe I should try emptying the aquarium. Because the pump room's there. Gosh. It's basically like wasting 12 energy. If I end up coming back to the antechamber, I'll do it then. Okay, made it back to the greenhouse. And what do you know? You just need to have the broken lever. was maybe the first time, probably is the first time I've ever opened 2 doors. And that means maybe after the fountain, I go back up, hit the pump room again, and try to keep exploring even after all of this. I'm checking around just because I feel like maybe gems got spread around since the last time I was in here, but it doesn't look like it. So, we'll just head now out the front door to the fountain. It's so close I don't need to pause for this. And it's empty. And yeah, that only took between 20 and 30 steps, so I should have enough stamina to go down here, try stuff out, and maybe get back to the reservoir again from the other side. Yes. And we're on the other side of the wall. Now, if I don't close this again, because, this is normally filled with water, what happens there? Aha, we're on the other side of the reservoir. So if we've got this open and we never fill it back up again, basically the reservoir, it has a puzzle at the bottom of it that needs keys to solve. Okay, let me dig up my map. Okay, here we are. So we came down, yep, we're on the far side of the reservoir, and now we've got this weird room. Let's see what's in this weird circular room. Oh boy, I need to bring the burning glass down here. Yes, it's the other side of the basement that I know. Yeah, buried floor plan. Like, I've known this whole time that there's a secret passage back there, but well, that's directly connected to the 5. Something points dreams? I mean, that's not the same as this, interestingly enough. So we've got the number 5 over there. We've got the thing leading to the cliffside exit. It's just on this one. Now, I mean, the 10 there with the buried floor plan, this doesn't actually have the 10 visible on it, like this one does. Even if I zoom in, like directly above that sort of little underline thing, that 10 is not visible on the map that I was looking at before. So, gel points dreams. Probably angel points. So we, like the angels / saints that we were looking at with the 7 points dreams? I'm not sure. It may not be angel. That's the only thing that directly jumps out to me right now. But more notes. Okay. So the main real clue that it's giving me is the number 10 buried floor plan is right there at that corner. So if I'm going to be searching in here and, wow, that 10 is not at all visible without the magnifying glass. So maybe it was on the other floor plan and I just, unless I'm specifically highlighting that spot, it doesn't show up. Because that buried floor plan there, that 10, like if I screenshotted this and zoomed in, it would not be visible there. So that's... Okay, let's grab our upgrade disc, so we have to go back into the house. Okay, so this is a sigil. So it's a sigil of Orinda. The 3 spokes means that it's railway focused, it is urban, and it is foggy. Now we know Orinda was replaced by been Aries. Or I guess, yeah, Orindia was... Orindia Aries? Shoot, I forgot for a second. Okay, it was called Orinda Aries. And its color was black. Now, the only thing that's missing from this sigil is basically the outer ring, because it doesn't have any kind of complexion that we can see. Like, there's no dots or dashes or... I mean, maybe that's like the sort of winds, like, from curves, but it's not the same all the way around, so I'd say that's more of just a texture. So, to get anything else to happen in here, we're going to need the torch lighter. How many candles are there? 8. There's 8 candles in there. Okay. Well, we've got another need. I'll look at you in a moment. Oh, is this the kind of thing where if I pull this back, this side will be blocked off, but not that side? So I'd better do my searching here before I go through. Because this will definitely connect, yep, to the crazy puzzle. So the last thing I want to do in here is going to be pulling the minecart. Because it's definitely going to block off this side. I was hoping that was not going to be the case. Wait, you stop? You don't stop. Definitely don't stop. Which means probably that this puzzle will open that door. Because that is absolutely a door. It's got carved steps going up to it. Aw, man. Which means if I go look at that map again, my underground map, because that leads to the catacombs, which don't appear to be the same thing as the tomb, although it appears to connect to the tomb. Okay, so that's not going to open for me, in which case, as soon as I pull this minecart back, this side can only be accessed via the fountain or a fully empty reservoir after I have... Actually, no, the fully empty reservoir, I couldn't just walk up the other side. It was just a cliff. This just leads down to, yeah, see, there's no stairs on this side. So draining the reservoir only gives you access to the chest puzzle. And after I move this minecart, it will give you full access to the north lever here. Well, I'm going to jump in there first before I pull that, because once I pull that, I'll be stuck on the wrong side. So I'm going to attempt to interact with that puzzle now. But at least after this, that puzzle will be entirely accessible via the reservoir side. Okay. Wow, yeah, I did in fact set this up intentionally so that when I got through that side, I'd be able to walk across and go to a new thing, which I have no idea what it actually does. But I made sure I could get here. So that's a lift. Right. And I set that up so that I could then definitely get to whatever this thing is. And I've got to turn. How far do you turn it? You turn it one at a time? Oh, you're perfect. That said, it still is only going to get me 2 spots. To the up or down, or to this empty question mark? Aha! We are not empty here. So wait, what did my map have to say about this? This just... Oh, I managed to get to... Well, it said northern lever back here. All this stuff that I can't click on. I'm trying to be thorough, but yeah, this looked like a dead end, but it is. Okay, what do we have here? Excavation, Foreman's Log 608, from May 3rd, 1918. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, S&R has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there's a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Didn't see signs of any missing letters or secret messages on this one. Okay. Interesting that he's typewritten his log. There's no secret second page. But another thing that looks like a puzzle box. Nervous, stuck on the wrong side of a chair. And at last... Good, I don't need another key. It said North Lever, but I've basically gotten a shortcut. Because this is, yeah, the minecart that I went by. So, I mean, I was suspicious of this wall. It's not what I was expecting to find. Am I just not seeing an obvious lever on the wall that says Northern Lever? But, clicking on everything. We've got the note. Was this not the spot? That's the Northern Lever side. This... Ah. Okay, so I did open up a shortcut, just not the shortcut I was expecting. This looked like a dead end, and it is not. Which means, if I rotate this around from the other side, I can connect basically to that one. But actually, if I bring this thing down, and I can connect all the way around, I can go from that spot to there via this now secret passage. So shoot, let's bring up the map again. Okay, so looking at the 8 spokes, I've basically unlocked a secret passage here that connects that. So now I can rotate this thing around so that that connects straight across, and I can get to it from this back path. So maybe I can still get this done today? Maybe. The biggest problem is going to be what happens when I turn this. I can turn it one at a time, but I can only make a 90-degree shift, which means I can only connect to this. Unfortunately. Because essentially what I did was I came from that side. That side is the one that shifted it up and down, so I could reverse my 2 things. I would then be there, and I could connect to that side, which I think is what I just confused myself again. Okay, I came from there. That was connected to there, and that is where I came from. So I could go back to there. But what do I want? Do I want you to be open? What state do I want to leave this in, is the key. I really only have 2 possibilities. How I came in, and how it is right now. So I could just leave it where it is. If I swung this thing around, I could get back to that. That could connect me to there. It could also connect me to there or there. So this could actually get me into the reservoir right now. It's just the reservoir wouldn't be empty. But I could just enter the house proper again from the foundation side. Basically, it was so that I could get to the back again. I could pump the aquarium empty and check that out. I could just do that from the far side of the house. Because if I can definitely connect myself into the reservoir. But if I can get to that side, shouldn't I then be able to solve the puzzle? Right here? No, if I keep wanting to hit the underground map. Okay, the only way to really know is just to do it. So I'm gonna have to prank you like 6 times to get you facing the other way. Okay. And then this only goes up and down. Right, and now I can't spin it so that I would have access to that. So really, the only thing I've done is undone the puzzle progress from before. But what if I go back through this secret passage? Then it's just not connected to any. Yeah. Okay, so I think I want to just leave the puzzle in its new state to be accessed from the other side of the reservoir. Because all I could do is undo it. So I'm going to undo this off screen. Okay. And we're going back through the secret passage with all this stuff unlocked. So now, if I come through... Okay, let's open you up. Oh. Ooh. So now we're stuck on this side. And we can't get around that, unfortunately. But now, if I can go all the way through the house, use that newly opened south door, I might be able to attempt the reservoir puzzle today simply from the other side. Yeah, this boat I cannot get in from this side. But I don't need to drain the reservoir unless I think I can hit all the keys.
Alright, we made it to the bottom of the fountain and explored the back area of that underground cavern. Turns out you can't just walk across the reservoir. But we have unlocked that secret minecart, and now maybe we've got a chance at solving what's beyond that giant cog. So let's see if we can get all the way there next time here on Wheel of Games. Bye-bye.